Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Reed. I'm back. It's time for part 4. It's been a couple of days since I spoke to you last. I appreciate y'all hanging in there. I've gotten a lot of emails like, hey, Reed, what's going on? Where's part 4? Where's action? There's a lot of things I wanted to incorporate into this, and actually when I broke it all down, I realized this was the easiest of the 4 parts to write or to put into outline form. You know, sometimes you see me look down, I'm looking at my outline. Really, this is it. You know, it's been a 15-year journey for me to get to this point, and I've always been a goal setter. I've always been a guy who attained my goals and looked at opportunities, and I don't think I've ever passed any of them. I've taken some that went down bad roads. I've taken some that went down really awesome, unbelievable, great roads. So, but you got to look at them all because you'll regret it if you don't. So let's do a quick review. We've talked about 4 different things. We've talked about 3 different things to this point, this one being the 4th. First one was opportunity. What is it? It's the ability to make money in the worthwhile endeavor of your choosing. It's something you want to do. It's something that puts you around people that you like to hang out with, that they're your friends. It's a passion of yours. It's a worthwhile opportunity. It's a worthwhile way to make money in an endeavor of your choosing. And guys, that's really what it is. That's what opportunity is. How to find opportunity. We talked about taking out a yellow pad. We talked about brainstorming. We talked about unleashing your creative mind. We've talked about, number 2, putting yourself in position, being around the right peer groups, being around people who are opportunity driven like yourself, how to put yourself in those positions. We talked about being uncomfortable. We talked about my golf game, how I had to change my grip in order to get better. Sometimes you got to change the grip in your life to get better at what you do in life and who you want to be in life. Don't be afraid to change your grip. Don't be afraid to be uncomfortable. You have to take advice from Midas. We talked about that. We talked about there's 2 types of people. You got Grumpy, you got Midas. When you have an opportunity and you're working on something, something's cultivating in your mind, take it to Midas. Don't take it to Grumpy. Grumpy would have shot down Bill Gates talking about Microsoft. Grumpy would have told Michael Dell, you can't build computers in your garage. Guess what? Those guys did it. They made billions with a B. You know, so take your advice from Midas. Don't take it from Grumpy. We talked about what to do once you've found your opportunity, once you've taken it to Midas and Midas gave it the stamp of approval. We talked about goal setting. We talked about they have to be written. They have to be quantifiable. There has to be a time attached to them. We talked about your action plan. We talked about building your team. We talked about taking that action plan and doing baby steps, setting small, attainable goals so you can reach your ultimate objective. We talked about building that team. You're only good at a certain amount of things. You're good at certain things. You're bad at certain things. I'm good at certain things. I'm terrible at certain things. You've got to put people around you who fill in those gaps of what you're not good at. So we talked about that. Now today, part 4, action. What are you going to do once you've been through all these steps, you found your opportunity, you realize it's good, you've taken it to Midas. Midas said, yeah, this works. He's maybe adjusted, he or she has maybe adjusted your thinking, up, down, sideways, giving you some new ideas, turned you on to some teammates. You've made your action plan, you've done your yellow pad time, you've got some goals, you've got some baby steps laid out. What do you do next? Guys, this is the easiest thing. Now, you just work your tail off. That's what it's all about. You know, you've got the steps, you've got the recipe, you've got the formula all laid out in front of you. Now it's time to take that yellow pad, instead of writing things on it, start doing those steps. Start working down them one by one. Start at the top, start working your way to the bottom. Are you going to have to modify it along the way? Of course you are. There's going to be things you didn't think about. There's going to be this and that along the way. But modify them. Lean on your teammates. That's why you've got them. It's time to implement your plan. There's a reason why we talked to you about having a Midas, having a mentor. There's a reason why we talked to you about having a team. It's time to start working your plan, leaning on your teammates, doing what you're good at, and then asking advice on what you're not so good at. Take something to your accountant, to your attorney, to your marketing person, to your tech person. You know, just in the last few days, I've met a tech person that I think is going to really change how I do a lot of my marketing. What you're seeing right here, my background, you know, in my bar, my house, it's going to get a lot better. You know, I've met somebody who's going to help take me to the next level. I'm implementing my action plan. I've known I needed a tech guy for a long time because I'm very, very elementary. But it's time to take it to the next level. You can do the same thing with your ideas, guys. And that's what it is. Step 4 in opportunity and how to reach your opportunities or reach your goals, the action plan is really the easiest because really now everything has just been planning. Now it's doing. Just do it. You know, Nike said it a long time ago. I'm going to say it again. And that's what the action part of it's all about. Work with your team. Trust your team. You've already set baby step, very, very attainable goals, things that you can do along the way. Now just do them. Start working your plan. It's as simple as that. If you come across something that you feel like it's, oh my goodness, I hit a stumbling block on the road. Do you think that Michael Dell never hit a stumbling block? Do you think Bill Gates never hit a stumbling block? Do you think Donald Trump never hit a stumbling block? Do you think Michael Jordan never hit a stumbling block? You're wrong. They did. But what they did is when they came across it, they didn't give up. They didn't throw their hands up. They didn't run to Grumpy and go have a couple cocktails with Grumpy and have Grumpy tell them, it's all right. Everybody fails. You know what they did? They got better. They adjusted their plan. They adjusted their mindset. They said, I don't care what this stumbling block is. I'm getting over it. And what they did is they figured, all right, how do I get 25% over that? Now, how do I get that next 25%? How do I get that next 25%? And finally, they figured out how to get over that stumbling block. And once they were over it, boom, baby, it's on to the next thing. And typically, there's one or two of those things along the way to your path to success. You're going to come across that big log in the road on your way. You're going to have to get over it. Or you're going to be with the masses. You're going to be getting a 9-to-5 paycheck for the rest of your life. So it's up to you guys. It really is. It's not going to be easy. Anybody who said it is, it's just flat out lying to you. It's going to be hard. You're going to have to work your tail off. There's going to be some sleepless nights. But you know what? That's the fun of it. You know, you can have a nice, cushy, comfortable, 9-to-5 job for the rest of your life. And if you're happy with that, then keep doing it. Because that's your goal. That's your mindset. But chances are, if you're watching this, you got bigger goals, bigger dreams, bigger aspirations than that. So what I want to say to you is, it's not going to be easy. Set your goals. Overcome them. The action plan is really just taking the first 3 steps and just going 100 miles an hour and making it happen. See it through to the end. You owe it to yourself. You owe it to your family. Because you took all this time, all this effort, all this planning to set these goals. Now see them through. Because that's what life's all about. Thank you very much. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching, whether you're on YouTube, on my email list, whatever. Thanks for all the emails. Thanks for all the support. I appreciate it. In the upcoming videos, there's going to be some stuff. Jason and I are working on some things. Those of you who know me know who Jason is. We're going to work on some things about a brand new concept we're going to bring out. I'm not going to talk a lot about it right now. I'm also going to bring you some videos about some specific opportunities that I see in retail, in real estate, in a few different businesses I'm looking at. So if you want to get on board, you want to get on the team, I'm always looking for great teammates. You know that. That's part of the program. Thanks a lot, guys. I love y'all. Talk to you soon. Bye.